Ladies and gentlemen, we present The Navy Lark, written by Laurie Wyman and George Evans and starring Stephen Murray, John Pertwee and Leslie Phillips. All good things come to an end, and unfortunately for the Admiralty, this is terribly true. The crew of HMS Troutbridge are back from leave. Well, naturally, they've all enjoyed themselves. Sub-Lieutenant Phillips has spent his time playing games with ladies of the opposite sex. Lieutenant Commander Murray, being a newlywed, has spent his time confined to married quarters, and being a newlywed, the married quarters were his own. And Chief Petty Officer Pertwee, well, let's face it, nobody knows what he's been up to.
Yeah, well, how could they? I wore gloves.
Quite, and to quote Captain Povey, Pertwee's absence makes the heart grow fonder, and Pertwee's presence makes you put your name down for a transplant. A sentiment shared by the dockyard police about the entire crew as one by one they enter the dockyard gates.
Oi, you, Blondie, show your pass.
Show my what?
Your pass.
Oh, thank heavens for that. Here you are.
Right, let's have a look. Sub-Lieutenant Phillips, HMS Troutbridge. Oh, blimey, it can't be H-Day already.
H-Day?
That's right, H for horror.
H for horror? Don't you mean O for horrible?
Suit yourself, Mr. Phillips, sir. But there is a rumour in the dockyard policeman's common room that on a clear, moonlit night,
yes,
when the owls are twitting and wooing, and the vampire bats are all of a flutter, the ghost can be seen stalking the ramparts on your bridge.
I don't think I feel very well.
How do you think we feel, sir? Year after year, you lot keep coming back.
What, you mean like a song, you mean?
No, sir, like a sardine sandwich laced with cucumber.
Now, isn't that odd? You wouldn't think a tiny thing like a sardine would be able to eat a great big thing like a cucumber.
Hello, he started. Blimey, here comes another load of wind. And the police to see you, Commander Murray.
Good morning, Constable. Hello, Mr. Phillips. Have a good leave?
Yes, thank you, Commander Murray, sir.
I see. What was her name this time?
Actually, I never found out. What's more important, she never found out mine either.
Oh, congratulations. You're learning at last. Yeah, quite. You can spare me the lurid details.
Oh, all right, then.
Mind you, if you'd rather tell me, I mean, if you want to get it out of your system, if there's something you want to talk about, I suppose as your captain, in a way, I'm your father, aren't I?
Yes. Well, Dad, as you're obviously dying to know, this gorgeous, bumpy blonde bird asked me back to her place, you see. Yes. You see, Dad, the lights were turned down. I was just about to make my move. We were both getting a bit het up on the settee. Yes, and I was halfway up her ladder.
What?
Exactly. I was halfway up, and her father walked in and caught us in the middle of it. There I was, halfway up the ladder, going for a quick finish. Then I threw a double two, I slipped down a snake to number 17, I lost the game.
Oh, snakes and ladders. And all the time I thought you were...
Yes?
Playing Ludo.
No, I never played Ludo. No. The rules are far too complicated. Now, what sort of leave did you have, sir? And where did you go?
Oh, Portsmouth.
Portsmouth? Now, whereabouts is,
Here!
Oh, yes, of course.
No, you see, now that I'm married, I've got quarters here.
Quarters? Oh, I thought that once you were married, you got the lot.
No, we had a very pleasant time.
Yeah, I bet you did. You sexy swine.
No, that's not what I meant. We just went out and about.
Where?
Oh. Well, once my back got better, we went to the stables once or twice. Ritakins entered for the Horse of the Year show at Gosport and Havant annual horse...
Just a minute. What's all this about your back got better?
Oh, well, it was nothing. Triviality, really. Just that Ritakins dropped one of her spurs and it rolled under the gas stove. We couldn't quite reach it, so she lifted whilst I crawled underneath.
Did you reach it?
Oh, yes. But before I could get back out again, being a mere woman, the stove proved too heavy for Ritakins and she let go of it and dropped it on my back.
Oh, it must have been jolly painful.
Well, it was until Rita gave me the heat treatment.
Gave you the...
She turned the oven on.
How ingenious.
All right, for Drake's sake, you get your money back. Get off, you perisher. Get out of it. Let go of me. Here, will you take luncheon vouchers? Ooh, your canine friend's done it now. That was government property he just ripped. Oh, my word, there's a draft. Constable, kindly close the gate. There's a shocking wind in me willows. All right, see me here, Pertwee. Now then, what is going on over here? Don't blame me, Sergeant. Constable, actually. Good gracious, you do surprise me. A man born to be a chief superintendent if ever I saw one. Oh, well, let's dispense with the idle chit-chat and get them gates locked.
Hey, but we never lock the gates.
Then today had better be an exception. Otherwise, the dockyard constabulary will be robbed of a potential chief superintendent.
You could be right.
Yeah.
Go on, up off out of it.
Go
All
on.
of you.
Get out of it.
You are trespassing on naval property.
Welcome home, Chief.
Well, it's not home, Commander Mariser. It's sanctuary.
How right you are, sir. Oh, the very idea, Mr. Phillips. How mundane can you get? The whole idea is completely ludicrous and across the tentacles.
Now then, having disposed of the customary right on your return, Chief, who did you do, for how much, over what, at when, at where, and for why?
I have no idea what you are perpetrating about, Inspector.
Constable.
Still no news of your advancement? I was only going to say that if Pertwee don't cop a substantial amount of spondulics in the very near shortly, Pertwee will shortly be considerably shorter than his substantials.
Ooh, nasty.
Pertwee's Emporium and War Surplus Stores, Ebenezer Pertwee, proprietor speaking. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
It's me, Johnsy.
And it's no pleasure. Good morning.
Hello. Hello. Nunty. Nunty. Peekaboo. Yes, 10 flint.
Hello, Chief. Hey, what are you doing with the wardroom phone?
Phoned it? Phoned. The phone. What about the phone? Yes, the phone. Yes. What am I doing with the phone? Yeah, I'm polishing, sir. Polishing the phone. Can't be too careful, spread germs like mad. They do if they're not clean regular. Phones do, so if you don't polish them. Who knows what common oi polloi has been using it during our absence, sir?
I've got a pretty good idea who always uses it during my absence.
What a good job it is we can know each other so well, sir, haven't I? A more suspicious man than myself might have thought you were referring to me, sir. Oh, yes. What a jolly little joviality, sir. Yes. Now, Mr. Phillips, sir, whilst we're on the subject of finance, sir.
I didn't know we were.
Possibly not, we are now, sir. Now, it just crossed my think box that there's two comrades in arms, sir. I was wondering, Mr. Phillips, sir, if you could see your way clear to let me have...
Not a penny.
Permission for Ritakins and I to enter the wardroom. It's rather important.
Oh, yes, of course, Dad. Nice to see you, Mum.
What?
Pardon? Yeah, exactly. Now, what we were here
Wait
about
a minute,
was-
wait a minute. Look, why are you two Mr. Phillips's daddy and mummy, eh? I mean, madam, are you open for an happy... I mean, look, why am I always the last... I mean, you haven't sort of put on any... You know what I mean? I mean, you're still the same shape you were before I went. I mean, that is, I mean, you don't look as if you've got a bun in the... I mean... For Drake's sake, will somebody else join in this conversation before I make a disgrace of myself?
Oh, Stevekins, you naughty boy, you blabbed. Now everybody'll know.
I didn't.
Of course you did. Don't you remember I told you when you helped me wake out the unfortunate from the stables yesterday?
Yes, I'd forgotten. We're expecting a foal.
Mr. Phillips.
Now, don't look at me. If I join in this... If I join in this conversation, I'll disgrace myself.
No, it's all perfectly simple. Bouncing Betty's got a bun in the... she's in the fair... she's joined the No, it's not fair. Rita, you tell them.
My mare, Bouncing Betty, has been served.
Oh, congrats, madam. I mean, Mr. Phillips' mummy. No, I mean, yeah, that reminds... Look, what is all this about, Mr. Phillips? Look, why is our gallant captain your daddy?
We're related only when we're at sea, Pertwee. He's my daddy on the drink.
Possibly, but I still don't quite see...
It's quite simple, Pertwee. I'm Stevekins' sailor's son, and so are you. In fact, he's got about 220 children below decks.
Don't get perturbed, Ritakins. Just a figure of speech.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Now, what we wanted to discuss was money.
Money?
Oh, yes. This is our collecting tin. Stevekins and I have already collected 2 or 3 pounds.
Pounds?
It's extraordinary how even these days, if it's a good cause, people will still part with their cash.
Cash?
Well, listen for yourself, Chiefy. I'll shake the tin.
Stone me. £2.46.5 new pence. And a button.
You see, we're collecting for a Put-A-Horse-Out-To-Graze Fund.
After what happened to Bouncing Betty, are you absolutely sure that's a good idea?
Mr. Phillips, please, this is no time to be voracious. Particularly when it's a fund that's so dear to me heart. Supporting our dumb friends when they're out of need. It may only be a copper or 2 to you, sir. But it's an handful of grass in the choppers to them.
Oh, golly, that's sharp poetry.
No, how kind, miss. But lyrical spring naturally to the lips when sediment arouses one's emulsions.
It was shaking that tin that did it.
Oh, come on, Murray. You're still here, sir? My word, you do look a bit pale and wan to wan.
Oh, really?
Obviously, you've been overdoing it. That's not what I meant, sir. If you ask me, Commander Murray says something horrible's upset you, see? If you don't watch out, you'll go down with that dreaded disease, Gray's allergy.
Well, now you come to mention it, perhaps I don't feel very well. I'm sorry about this, chaps. I think I ought to go and lie down for a bit.
Poor Stevekins. I'll come with you.
And that's not the cure for Gray's allergy either.
Yes, perhaps you're right. He might be better resting alone.
Now, on second thoughts, madam, perhaps the patient should not be left unattended. After all, when he got his allergy, Mr. Gray snuffed it.
Well, what about my GG fund?
Not to bother your well-groomed bonce, madam. In the emergency, the Royal Navy is ever at your side. I'll take charge of this richly deserving and highly rewarding collecting box, and I'll superincharge the old fund myself. Yes. In fact, I shall start now. Come along, Mr. Phillips, sir. Come along, sir. Dig deep. Yeah, no buttons or plastic washers, please. Come along now.
Come in. What is it, Renchesen?
Oh, there's a Mr. Seamus O'Ginsberg on the telephone for you, Captain Povey. I gather it's something to do with a reconditioned dartboard that CPO Pertwee bought from him.
Another one. I knew it. My entire week has been riddled with calls from Pertwee's creditors. Oh, the chief's overdone it this time. He won't wriggle out of this lot. Very well, put him through. Hello, Captain Povey speaking. Top of the morning to you. Seamus O'Ginsberg here.
Ginsberg?
Seamus O'Ginsberg. For how long have you been Irish?
Aye, all my life. No, don't you worry, me boyo. That was just a touch of me blarney. But it's Irish that I am.
Oh, I see. Well, Mr. O'Ginsberg, I take it that you're concerned about the money owed to you by CPO Pertwee.
Aye. Well, I've already had it.
I beg your pardon?
The lovely boyo is settled in full this morning. He not only paid me, he even gave me a tip. Slanted to your Majesty.
No, wait. This is a chance I've longed for. Where did he get the money? Where did he... Oh, bowsprits, barnacles and bollards. You ain't wiggle out of it somehow.
What's the matter, sir? What's been going on?
I wish I knew. Where did Pertwee get the money from to pay off Ginsberg and the rest of them? Where did he? That's all I want to know. Where did he?
But does it matter, sir?
Well, it matters to me. I had him on a plate for the first main course, and somehow he slipped off the dish into the pudding.
Did he leave you a tip?
No, he did not. That'll be all, Wren Jason.
Oh, there, you great steaming, bald-headed twit. What the blue blistering brick dust has been going on?
Good morning, Admiral.
Never mind the blasted time of day. I thought you had this idiot Pertwee on toast. What went wrong?
He slipped off the toast into the pudding, sir.
Did he? I hope he left him a tip.
No, he did not, sir. Captain Povey searched all through the custard and there wasn't so much as a button or a plastic washer.
Thank you, Wren Jason. You can spare the Admiral the lurid details.
What an odd fellow you are, Povey. Explains why you never got on in the service.
It'll be quite all right, sir. It'll all work out. As I said in my report, CPO Pertwee's days are numbered. I've had phone calls every day, letters by every post. I've got bills a foot high on my desk. There is only one thing I don't understand. Somehow he's paid these bills. But where is he getting the money from?
Excuse me for conjecturing, gents all assembled, but would you like to contribute a donation to the week's good cause?
I.e. you, no doubt.
Oh, what a ready wit you have, sir. Come along, sir. Drop your hard-earned, bona fide coins of the realm in here, please. It's for the Put-A-Horse-Out-To-Graze Fund.
I'll do nothing of the sort. Never in a million years. You'll never find Henry Povey putting his money into any tin that you've got anything to do with. Oh, you can shake it under my nose from here to the end of time, but I'm not interested. Do you hear? Not interested. Not interested.
Povey, that fund is my daughter's favourite charity.
And a very deserving one, I'm sure. I was just about to sort through my small change.
Small change?
Did I say small change? Well.
Yes, sir.
Well. Just an unfortunate turn of phrase. Naturally, I meant silver.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Yes. Cough up.
Yes, of course, sir. There we are. Oh, dear. I haven't raided my tea money tin yet. I'll just have to use this morning's tea bag again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
Come on, one more for Bouncing Betty.
Good morning, Padre.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Phillips, my son.
Don't tell me you are my daddy as well. I thought Lieutenant Commander Murray was.
No, you don't understand. Everybody aboard is my son.
They can't be. They're all Lieutenant Commander Murray's sons.
In a manner of speaking, Lieutenant Commander Murray is my son.
Gosh. It all makes sense now. Mr. Murray's my daddy. You're my grandpa.
Mr. Phillips, I doubt if I'll ever know what's gone wrong with this tete-a-tete, as my ecclesiastical superior said to the actress.
I only hope this won't make Captain Povey my granny.
Forget the whole thing, Mr. Phillips. Obviously, our entire conversation, one unto another, has gone up the spout. Up the spout.
Actually, Padre, I'm rather glad this came up, because I'm about to become a father myself.
Crumbs!
At least I hope I am.
Don't you know? Hasn't the other party informed you yet?
Oh, she doesn't know yet.
I think I'd like to sit down. You of all people. Still, I'm delighted that you have decided to make the other party an honest person. Now, what is the other party's name?
Bouncing Betty.
I beg yours.
Well, she's getting on a bit. She was 16 a month ago, so it'll be all right.
Mr. Phillips, you're a cradle snatcher.
Oh, come off it, Padre. I'm told at 16 they're nearly past it. Still, Bouncing Betty isn't, and she's going to have a foal.
What?
Well, it's true. The vet confirms it, and I want to adopt her.
But why should anybody want to adopt a vet?
Not the vet, Bouncing Betty.
But if the other party is expecting a happy event, you can't just adopt her. You must marry her.
Lummy. I didn't realize it was so complicated. I didn't know that before I could adopt a horse, I'd have to marry it. I mean, when can you put the banns up?
I think I'd like to stand up again. Now, as I understand it, you wish to marry a horse in order to adopt a vet.
No, you've got it wrong. No, I want to marry the vet in order to adopt the horse. No, I mean the horse. The horse wants to marry the vet in order to adopt me. No, wrong again. No, the vet wants to marry you so the horse can adopt me. No, well, that is, the vet of the first Padre is interested in the good horse of the second vet, who is an auto-ran, and I'll put 10pence on anybody's nose who can finish that sentence.
Can Reetikins and I come in, chaps?
By all means. Let those who have been joined together one unto another in wedlock and who are waiting without enter unto me.
Thanks very much. I think.
Deedekins and I would like to thank you all for your support and help in our time of need. We could never have reached our target without you.
Of course you could. I mean, there are plenty of good books about how to have a happy honeymoon.
We were talking about the horse fund, Mr. Phillips.
Sorry, pardon. How's the collection going?
Oh, very successfully. Of all people, CPO Pertwee has filled these 18 tins. And as today is the final day, we thought we'd count them out here with you, Padre, as an unbiased witness.
So kind. Only too pleased.
Excuse me, gents. Oh, there you are, come on, Marisa. And your splendid lady wife. Yes. Just the people I was looking for, sir. Can I have another tin, sir? This one's full.
Oh, how super! But you won't need another tin because the fund closes this morning.
Yeah, pardon?
Yeah, that's right, Chief. It's all over. Thank you for all your help. You might as well stay here while we open up your tins and count the proceeds.
Hey, get up! Oh, me leg! Oh, it's the twinging screws, madam. Twinging screws, eh? Oh, it must be the weight of carrying all them tins around. You carry on, sir. I'll hobble away to sick bay, Mr.
Stand fast, Chief. I'm not a suspicious man, but I think we'd better open the first tin.
No, sir, no. And the memo to the bank. And the memo to the bank the way they are, sir, and wait till the statement comes in a month or so, sir.
That's odd. The seal seems to be broken on the first one.
Yes,
And the second one.
Yeah, well, it's all the same to you, sir. I'll just start hobbling away on my way.
Forget it!
Lummy. I've never seen so many buttons and plastic washers. Try another one, Padre. Gosh. Now I've never seen so many buttons and plastic washers twice. I wonder what the horses do with them.
Oh, he's pinched it all. He's horrid. He's pinched my horse's grass.
Oh, nasty.
It is, extremely. You've upset my wife, you've robbed the tin.
No, sir. No, sir. No, not robbed, sir. Borrowed. But I'll pay it all back, sir, honest.
Oh, you will. Let's see, 19 tins at an average of 50 shillings a tin works out at £47.50.
£47.49, actually, sir, because Captain Povey swung an extra washing on me from his tea tin. Can't trust nobody these days, but not to worry, sir. Not to worry, I'm starting a little fund of my own, sir. Now, who'd care to contribute to keep a sailor afloat fund, eh? Now, I've got the tin here.
Well, here's my tuppence.
Thank you, sir.
That's mine.
Thank you, madam. Greatly received, sir and madam. Now, over to you, Padre.
By all means.
No, he's at it again. Don't encourage him. We'll all be knee-deep in buttons and plastic watches.
Stephen Murray, John Pertwee and Leslie Phillips have been rattling their collecting tins in the Navy Lark, written by Laurie Wyman and George Evans. Stephen Murray was the CO, John Pertwee was the Chief Petty Officer, Leslie Phillips was the Sub-Lieutenant, Captain Povey was played by Richard Caldecott, Rita was Heather Chasen, the Padre was Michael Bates, and the Admiral was Tenniel Evans. The show was produced by Alistair Scott Johnston.